Houses, they come in different shapes and sizes. Some people live in a tent, some people live in a mansion. I don't have an answer for that, so I'm just going to move on to top 10 letters to live in by doodle. You can see what it is on fucking screen. Let's get straight into the video.
L is what happens when a building gives up halfway through construction. It's got a single narrow floor and an unreasonably high wall for no particular reason. No ceiling either, just the open sky and the lingering feeling you should have picked a different letter to use.
Okay, wait. I'm trying to think what letter is going to be the best. Well, anything with a roof. An M. M's going to be pretty good because you get like that space. A, you can potentially get 2 floors, yeah. A's pretty good. P's shit. M, A, and... Well, I take it this is capitals. N would be pretty pointless, because if we're going off capitals, it's going to be like... It's just going to have an open corner and collect. So you could have a pool, maybe. I'm going to go with A as number 1. Or M, because you get like 2 rooms. It's like 2 houses.
You should have picked a different letter to use as your home. Technically livable, but only if your ideal house resembles the corner of a sad Tetris game and you're willing to ignore basic weather conditions. Number 9. O. The circular panic room no one asked for. If you simply slam it underground, not only do you get a bunker that doubles as an echo chamber, but there's no flat surface inside, so good luck placing any furniture that doesn't slowly slide towards the centre, or the chance of putting your lemonade down without it spilling all over the floor. Or walls, or ceiling, since there's no corners, it's all technically the same thing. And there is zero escape from your own voice bouncing back at you. Not ideal, but at least you'll never stub your toe on a corner again. Number 8. H. Fine.
I would never stub my toe, but... in a curved room, my main problem is rolling my ankle. I roll my ankle on probably every other week. No, wait, what am I trying to say? Every other day. E has got 2 floors, one side could be windows. Well, no, because then by that logic, fucking L can be like a massive roof or something. Just shut up. R was pretty good.
Number 8. H. Finally, something that somewhat resembles a house. 2 stories and 2 walls. Great for siblings who want to live together but never see each other. The top floor, tragically, lacks a roof, so you get sun exposure and rainfall in equal measure. You could almost call it a skylight.
I mean, it's absolutely fine if you're the bottom sibling. Just don't be the fucking dickhead that gets the top one.
You could almost call it a skylight. Still, not the worst option for families who like open plan weather exposure, and this one has potential, assuming you own a tarp. Number 7. T. Or, as city councils call it, a bus stop that legally counts as a shelter. 1 vertical support beam, 1 flat roof you can't reach, and absolutely nothing else. No walls and no floor.
How has he put T above H? 1 person in H is absolutely fine.
Sleeping with the worms on bare soil tonight. I wouldn't actually call this one a house. I'd say it's actually a mild suggestion of shade. You can kinda survive just until the wind picks up. Number 6. M. The letter that said,
Whoa! How is M only 6? I mean, I guess you don't have much space, but it's calm. And you can have like a little pool or stuff. Fuck's sake.
The letter that said, what if a tent had ambitions? It's basically 2 triangle rooms joined by a suspicious central slope that's either a hallway or a slide to your death. It does feel outdoorsy at least, if you're into that kind of thing. There's decent symmetry, and everyone is sheltered from the elements from all angles. You might have to supply your own floor though. Number 5. A.
What? I said M and A top 2. What other letters? Everything else is curved. R? Nah, this guy's washed. He can't put E above this. The side is... B is just like H, but with a roof. D, you've got a big curved wall. F is shit. H is shit. R, nah. These 2 should be... Okay, maybe top 3, because to be fair, B is pretty good. And D is alright.
The official letter of architectural students who camp. Yeah, I'm seeing a running theme here. It's your classic A-frame cabin, but committed to the bit. There are 2 floors, each tucked neatly into the slanted sides. So on the bottom floor, you do get a proper sense of space. The top floor, yeah, not so much. And don't forget, everything inside is at an angle, including your sense of balance.
What do you mean everything's at an angle? An A does not... Tell me what angle that's at then, chat. What angle? Look. We can go again. Tell me what angle you're seeing. Where's the slope? If you draw it at an angle. Yeah, but if you draw... Yeah, but he's not going to say that about B, is it? But if you draw B at an angle, you're going to slip in every single one. No one draws an A like that. 0 angle. This guy... Oh, he's I'm getting rage baited by a fucking... dickhead.
Yeah, not so much. And don't forget, everything inside is at an angle, including your sense of balance. It's good for mountain people, or architects, or anyone who wants to live inside a warning sign. Number 4. P, also known as the perfect treehouse.
I mean, yeah, But then he made a thing about earlier saying, oh, but it's wonky and it'll fall over in the wind. A P is going to fall over as much in the wind as a T is.
If you happen to live next to a tree, the round part makes for a roomy little nook, while the vertical line acts as a built-in ladder.
Because that's going to stay in the fucking tree, isn't it, dickhead?
It's fun and elevated, and really makes you feel like a kid again. If you squint, it kind of looks like someone tried to build a hobbit house 2 meters off the ground. I'll admit, it is small, but it has character. Oh yeah, it also has no toilet. But again, who
Every room has no
cares? It's a treehouse. Number 3, you. You is number...
He's doing it backwards. He's doing this back. Oh, he's doing this to piss me off. I genuinely hate this man with all my fucking heart. Oh, this is just rage bait, isn't it?
You is number 3 on this list because imagine you buy this insanely luxury villa, but the house still hasn't been built by the time you move in, so you end up with this super deep swimming pool. There's literally nothing else other than a sweet taste of chlorine up your nose as you perform your biggest cannonball yet. Think of it less like a home and more like a spa resort for one deeply confused person.
I don't know how my mind has instantly gone to this, but 1010 gingers top the leaderboards in anything. A 1010 ginger trumps a 1010 blonde brunette. Anything. I'm just saying.
Number 2, B.
Okay, I don't hate B.
If you're someone who's into glamping, then B is the letter for you. It doubles as a friendship retreat. 2 circular rooms stacked on top of one another like bunk beds. You and your best friend each get a bubble with a curved glass wall. A view with some privacy. Yeah, the interior might not be the biggest, but hey, at least both you get to enjoy the luxury of having functional doors, walls, and a roof each. Number 1, E. This is the architectural gold standard of the...
How? If you build an E in the wilderness, right? If I built a tent or something like this is just, it's asking to get blown over. Yes, it has a base, it's not just on a stick, but arguably that's worse. Because if it's a P and it's just a stick, you can dig it into the ground. You can't dig that into the ground unless if you dig the whole bottom floor into the ground, and therefore you haven't got a bottom floor, and you might as well just have an F. And then you've got an open side. Fuck off.
Alphabet. You get 3 wings, 2 full doors, and the rooftop's flat, so there's potential for a garden or a later regrettable hot tub. But a friendly reminder, this house is warm weather only, unless you enjoy winter as an indoor activity.
Who the fuck wants to live in a house where you can only live in it when it's not raining, windy, snow? You can only live in it when it's sunny. E is just a B but worse. Yeah, facts. It's got a tiny bit more space. Fucking prick.
At least at the end of each horizontal line, there is a balcony to enjoy the views.
So we're just teleporting through. Oh, I'm going to make this video a bit better.
Live in E like you're rich, like having a lot of room, and completely fine with the fact that your entire right side is, well, missing.
That video fucking pissed me off. I don't even
L
want to
is
shout
what
this guy out. This is a shit video, but it's kind of funny and it's rage baited me. Doodle digest. What the comments saying? H was done dirty. The lower level is your living space. The upper level is a walled garden. Yeah, this is actually rage bait. Thank you. Thank you. A live internet theory. Bro wrote A weirdly. It's still a straight line. Extra plus side. Immune to mild. Yeah, facts. Okay, that's pissed me off. But W vid still.